Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. Today we're continuing our work on the Greek island town that we've been working on for the past few weeks, and today I think we're going to do one of the main buildings in the town itself because, yeah, we haven't really done a lot of work on the town. We kind of done a lot of the things around the town, like the big gardens for the teleporter and transmitter, the Greek stables we did, the Greek temple dino pen we did the last time. But now it's finally time to come back to the town, and I figured we would try to build some kind of like nice Greek villa at the end. Kind of like the main big building, maybe as some kind of big main base that you could use with plenty of space and hopefully a cool design, maybe like a little courtyard. I feel like that's appropriate. But yeah, we'll see. We'll play around with a little bit and see what we can do. But yeah, so far our town is definitely starting to look quite nice. Of course, we have the docks here. We have some of the statues and little shrines and little temple, the warehouse, the little starter house. I actually managed to, or I decided to move that over because I did this, of course, before the DLC launched. But I figured, you know, why not have the little townhouse here as well? Because I definitely do need some additions to the town. So, yeah, we're gonna continue working on it. Apparently, it decides to rain on my parade. And of course, we have the Greek stables. I'm really happy with that design. The tutorial for that, I've edited it. It's going to be up this week. It's up now for the members. And then, of course, the Dino Pen Temple that we worked on last stream is in the background there as well. And then, of course, the lovely gardens. But it's a little less lovely now if it's raining. So let's make sure that it's all good. There we go. That looks a lot nicer. So yeah, we're gonna do some work on like a little villa building at the back here. I have not prepared any foundations or cleared out any trees, so we'll all have to do that right in here. But I think it should be it should be fun. I think we'll hopefully get around to building something nice. But yeah, it's exciting to finally get going on the proper town center, like the buildings in the town itself, because yeah, we've got a grand entrance and we've got some buildings for the distant views, but we need the town itself now so that we can really properly call this an island town and not just in spirit. So that's what we'll do today. Hello there, everyone. Hello there, Scorpion. Hello there, Jay. Hello there, Crimson. Welcome in, welcome in. So, yeah, I guess we'll hop right into it and make sure that we get this show on the road. I'm a little bit worried because just before I flew around here to do some preparation stuff, there was a Desolate Titan that spawned right here. I don't know why. I don't know why that would spawn here. That's basically like a giant Giga, but then stronger modded creature. And that had me worried. Like, why is that in the middle of my town? That's a bit crazy. So hopefully that won't happen again. And building the town might help with that. So, yeah, let's get started. So I did place down 2 foundations here. These are lined up with the middle of that entrance because I feel like if that's gonna be like the main villa or like the main building here in the town, feels nice to have it like lined up with whatever the entrance is, right? Feels like that makes sense. Love your stable build so much I tried to recreate it. Oh, that's cool. The tutorial for this is coming out this week, so that will be up very, very shortly. All right, let's see. Let's start getting some of these trees out of the way that we'll definitely not need, because we try to keep as much of the landscaping around as possible, but we'll definitely need a little bit of space here to work with, so we'll clear out a few of these. Normally I do this before stream, but kind of ran out of time with what I had to do before. But Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I know there's commands to clear it out, but I don't want to clear out too much. That's why I like to do it by hand. So we'll just clear out a few of these. But hello there, everyone. How are you doing? I'm hoping that we can get a nice villa build, right? Would be cool. All right, I think that's a decent start for now. Also, what I think I want to do is kind of just take out these foundations. Not necessarily because we're going to use all of these, but just to kind of see where we would end up. I guess they're really into the ground right here, but just to kind of have some space, because this is kind of probably as far back as we want to go. Do we want to go any further? Maybe one more. One more. You got your jewel? Yeah, it's... if it was later, I would have been there, but no. I have to build my town, man. I have to build my town. There's so many projects going on. So many things going on. But don't tell anyone, but I'm rooting for you. All right, let's get these rocks out of the way, because they're definitely going to be in the way, I think. All right. So, yeah, we'll not care too much about the plants for now. I guess what we really need to do is kind of get like a layout, or like a rough layout going for the villa. I think what would be nice is to kind of have like the main structure go off like... Ooh, this is quite low. Do we just raise up the whole structure? Maybe that is what we do, because this is very, very low. This is a bit high, maybe, but... Can we not... Maybe we just need to take the snap point, but then change the height of it, because this feels either very low or very high. Maybe if we just go like this, you know, that's still the same line, but it's just a little bit of a more normal height of where you would place down foundations, right? So let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how big we want to make this. But if that's now 6, I guess we would also have 6 this way, because that kind of makes sense, right? To kind of make sure that it's the same on both sides. Oh, we got a big Rex. Hello there, Al. Welcome in, man. Thanks to you. Thanks for becoming a member. Welcome to the Green Club. I can't speak apparently today. But yeah, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. Now you can use all my shark emotes. I wish YouTube allowed you to use them on other streams as well. Because it would be cool if you could use them in more like you can on Twitch. Alright. This seems like a very narrow building. Do we need it to be bigger or not? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not, because we might make some additions to the build. And that might change it. This is kind of more to line it out, right? To line out what we'll need and where it will go. So what I think will happen is maybe kind of like a wall here. That's 4, 6, 8, 10. Maybe. Because this would be then the courtyard, I suppose, that we're working on now. So that would be, the courtyard would be about this size. That feels reasonable, I think. Now, unfortunately, of course, the Astraeos skins do not create any corners for the ramp roofs, so we'll have to work around that, because those are kind of our favorite roofs to use, of course. But I think we'll probably be able to figure something out. And then I also would really like to figure out something nice for the main structure. Again, this is just kind of a rough outline that we want to make, so we kind of know what goes where. But there might be more going on, of course. Or less. I think it could be nice having some kind of entrance. Do we just have it like that? Since it has to be centered, right? And then I'm thinking we might have like an addition to the building on this side. So maybe make it like this size. Let's see. Okay, we know that this is the middle, but we don't really need the door of the building to be in the middle necessarily, right? It just needs to be somewhere. You know, the downside is that now this wall is going to just kind of line up with the main structure, which I don't really necessarily like. Let's see if we kind of add it here, maybe. Like that. That could be the added position there. You would have the building in the back. It's kind of hard to kind of imagine things that aren't here yet, but that's a lot of what we do. And I kind of think we might want to... No, we might have a balcony or something. I don't know. I think we probably just need to start building. We kind of have rough outlines. And as long as we remember that this is where the middle of the entrance comes in at, I think we'll be good. We'll just keep that square there. And I think we just have to kind of start working. So I do have, of course, as usual, some Assassin's Creed Odyssey screenshots on the other screen to just kind of use as inspiration. And then I guess we'll just kind of take it from there. We have most pieces that we need. Wait, let me actually... I don't know which one we want to use, but hey, I think that's going to be all right. Yeah, I think so. We'll see it as we go. So we're just gonna temporarily have some walls going up like this. So let's say that's the walls. Wait, is this even on both sides? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is just 3. So yeah, this needs to go one further to be equal distance, which I guess that makes sense. Gives us a little bit more space here on the inside to use. So that would be the wall of the building. I'm just kind of trying to see what the different layers are. Of course, we're going to make nicer walls than this. But we just kind of need to see what we're working with. Also, probably for now, we're going to just add these walls in just so we kind of know what is where. We don't get confused on like like these additions that I'm making. So what I'm thinking is, if I kind of have like these pillars going on, that would be really nice. To maybe create like some kind of balcony or something. Because for this layer, there's probably gonna be like something going on like that. Which means we both have some space here down below as well as up there, right? We can have some nice arches here on the front. And then we kind of need to, I guess, figure out this design. But I think I kind of already know this design. Do we just have... How high does this wall need to be, actually? I don't know. I don't know. Also, this might be a little bit of an awkward angle here. Let's remove that for now. So what I'm thinking is basically we're going to have kind of like a villa courtyard, right? So we want to have some of those walls with some tiny roofs above it. Do we need them to be any bigger than this? Probably not, actually. Like, this could just be the wall, I think. Just nice and small. I think that's fine. Do we need pillars? Maybe we do need pillars. Kind of feel like these might be thin pillars on this side. For now, I'm just gonna only do these and then not do the bottom yet, because we might have more foundations going out in the courtyard. And then I definitely think we want something on the ridge line. I think that's probably what we do. We can add doors in, because this is going to be those great doors. I think that looks nice. Hello there, Ghost. Welcome in, welcome in. I am doing great. How about you? All right, so for this corner, I think having the roof go on is a little awkward. So I think what we might do, for now we're just gonna go boring walls. Like maybe this could be a little side entrance to this area. Just kind of, you know, we're just sketching the build basically. We're not detailing everything just yet. Because what I think this could be then also kind of used as the area to maybe get up and down one of the places. Right, we could have a little entrance here probably. There we go, just like that. And then we just have these. Do we do this or do we do the thin version? Probably the thin version might be nice, right? So yeah, we have this little place. We could have a little bit of storage down there. You can easily go up and onto the balcony that we have going on here. I think that could be a really nice little detail. Yeah, I think so. Hello there, X-Men Dave. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much. All right, so yeah, basically we're trying to create like a lovely little villa with a courtyard. I think we have a nice start. So these are going to be like arches. We have a little area there. We'll have a doorway to the stairs going up to the balcony above, which is just a nice little extra way to get around more easily, right? And then I think all we want to do for this part is probably just do this. We might do... No, I think we'll keep it to itself, self-contained. There we go. And then, of course, we'll have railing in here too. Yeah, because I feel like if we just have it self-contained, it's easier to blend in with the rest. So this is kind of just a little side building leaning into the main build. Do we want to have a window there? Probably. Can have two windows there actually. Why not have some windows there? Why not? And then I guess we could have an entrance to the main building. There we go. I think that will work. And then for the balcony, I don't know if we want to kind of repeat this. The pillars up to the top. We could. Have you seen the freemium mod? I've done a whole stream yesterday building something with that mod. But yeah, I don't think it would work for the Greek style base. Maybe some of the keep structures, but it's definitely a really good one. I'm happy it's here. And some of the decoration pieces and the decoration things might be really nice. Could be blended in. But I'm excited for that one and see where it goes for sure. All right. I think what we need now is a kind of maybe continue this one and then kind of have a roof. I guess that roof would then align with this. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. I don't think so. Actually, it might be more natural. And then we could, what we actually could do, just for the outside, we could have still a little overhang going on here with overlapping, so that we have that little bit on the outside. I think that will help. Yeah, and I guess that whole roof goes in like this. Right, that works. We could even have some railings along the top here to add some supports. But yeah, I think that looks quite nice. Should we already skin the place? I don't know. That might be a little bit too early for that. But I think this is a good start. I think that's going to be nice, like a little balcony going into this main build. Actually, we need the doors. Oh, no worries. I mean, you can't always keep up with everything. But yeah, that mod is going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we'll do pillars on these corners, right? Because then that pillar at least can go all the way through like the other one could. And then probably we also want to have that pillar. Something like that. It kind of depends if we want pillars here, in whether or not we're gonna pave in the whole courtyard. We might, because we can make a custom garden and everything. Might be nicer. Yeah, it's a really good one. It's definitely gonna be CKF. It's gonna be fun to build with for sure. All right. I think we'll probably want a pillar there. Okay. What I'm thinking here is I might want to make a little bit of a bigger entrance here. There we go. We'll have some of these quarter walls and then the thin pillar. Yeah, we definitely need to skin the thin pillar, that's for sure. Just like that. And then I think it's gonna be it's a gate, and then we just want a normal gate, please. I guess we need to change. Oh, that's should have known that, but yeah, we need to change these because we need to change the snap points here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a nice entrance. Yeah. There we go. Awesome to see your servers are not affected by the outage. Yeah, I think it's mostly official servers that have a lot of troubles. I mean, sometimes private servers are affected, but I'm gonna have to say that I'm being quite lucky because I haven't had that many problems during all this what is going on. Which is good, because otherwise, you know, no build videos, no nothing. That would suck. That would really suck. Alright, so, judging by this, I would at least want to make it this high. Which I think is totally fine. And then, well, we'll probably also want to have the gate in here, because, yeah, it's a little bit empty without it, right? So, we'll keep that for sure. And then we'll probably want to have some pillars going up the sides. I might have some big windows to these sides as well. So we're just gonna fill all of this in. So we have a nice tall window, and I think we'll do that on both sides, even though there is going to be... Oh, I guess there is going to be like a roof and stuff here, right? Maybe we should make part of this as well now, so we kind of know where that is. There we go. Because on the outside, it's definitely going to go all the way into the ground. And then we'll have a little quarter ceilings along the edge. Kind of would just be really helpful to know the rough size of this outline, right? Of the kind of walls of the whole compound, which there should, yeah, there's still space between the build and that's good. There we go. Yeah, that should be it. And these should also be aligned with the other side. Okay, that's good. We're doing... Everything is still nicely lined up. And we have those courtyard walls, which are going to be really nice, I think. There we go. And then I think it's no problem if we have this wall here. Oh, nope, not there. And then we'll see the right snap point for the pillars going all the way up. There we go. And then, yeah, we want to have the double doors in there so we can create some really nice tall windows. And then we have the slope walls on the top. There we go. And then we'll add the doors everywhere. And that's how we create those nice tall windows. And as soon as we start skinning them, I promise they will look very, very nice. And I think for this part of the build is actually just going to be like quite simple, I think. Because it's mostly just an entrance. There we go. Yeah, and then we can start on this layer. So we would have 4 of them here. Just an easy slope going up and down from both sides. And then, well, we know there's going to be buildings still behind this. So the roof is going to be like that. That should be enough. There we go. And then, of course, the beams on the top, because that always is a nice little addition. There we go. That's already starting to take a nice shape, I think. We have a nice big entrance to the base. We have the lovely balconies and this part going on. I think it's safe to say that most of the garden is going to be like walled, although we might want to create some like green patches some places, of course. And then I think we kind of need like some kind of tower or something here. Because unfortunately we can't go around the corner not using the Astraeos skin. So we'll have like a little entrance there. And then something going on like this would be nice. Although I would like to change or try something different here. Although I'm not sure how well that would go. Okay, so if yeah, that would be way too big if I go for this. That would be very, very much too big. Well, perhaps we can change it a little bit. We could do this. Yeah, that's still quite big, isn't it? But it would be kind of nice. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just see where this would take me. Because that would be cool to have the round shape alone. But I think this might not line up anymore. No, like look at... Because triangles are such a weird shape in ARK, kind of means that the whole thing doesn't line up anymore. Because if I want to do this now, the only way to finish that is by overlapping into the structure, which I don't mind, but it's definitely not preferred. So maybe the round structure idea will have to be saved for something separate. Which is fine, because then we can actually do the full size that I had in mind. And then we need some kind of entrance along this line, I think. And I guess we can either have a similar tower here, or maybe we can turn this into a little bit of a building here. Because why not? Because otherwise everything is exactly the same, and that's not very interesting necessarily, right? So we could have that, and then as the entrance would be here. Could we have a little building there? We could. The real downside, of course, is if we want to make it big enough for that, we would kind of have to change it. So maybe instead what we do is we go out by one more. We get rid of this one. This is getting a little bit too close to the entrance. There we go. So, because I think it would be nice to kind of have the gateway as the entrance, because I mean, we have that over there, so it feels like it makes sense to allow those sizes into the courtyard. And these, I guess, would be the same kind of wall design. Then I guess this one can go away, because that will be part of whatever design goes on in there. So do we do the pillars there? Or do we just pillars every other one because it's so small and otherwise it's a little bit awkward? There we go. And then, I mean, the same kind of size rules apply here for this wall, I think. But then at least we kind of know the shape of the courtyard. Which makes sense. There we go. I think what would be wise is one of the buildings on the corners, maybe that one, we can make like a little greenhouse. So we actually make them functional. I think that could be really cool. There we go. All right. Now we kind of know where the where like the whole courtyard walls are gonna go and everything. I think we can focus part by part on what we want to actually build and finish. But yeah, that should all work. And then actually what I think I want to do for little extra details is adding those in as like support beams. I think that's always just a nice touch, and it's the least we can do to still add a little bit of detail in. I would want to do it here, but there might be walls, so let's save it for now. There we go. Just like that. And we'll continue them here. There we go. Yeah, because I think that's just going to be nice. And here on the outside, it just gives a little bit of extra detail. That's totally fine. All right, that's the start of it all. Now we have the main building to finish. We have the whole entrance to do, of course. I think the entrance can actually be relatively simple, right? We will just have the main entrance going up like this. We might do some windows on the sides. But I think for most of it, it's just going to be simple walls. And then I think I might actually just have doors into the walkways to the side, because why not? This side we're going to keep open, and then this side we do want the gate, I think. That's the door. That's not going to fit. There we go. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think that will be nice. How does that look? Do we need a pillar on that corner? No, maybe actually without the pillar might be nicer. Yeah, I think that will work. All right. I'm gonna just skin these so that we know those are like separate things from the walkways. Yeah, and this I think we want to make into a little greenhouse, because then it actually is useful as well to have like a little greenhouse built into the villa base. I think that's going to be quite nice. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we have back to the main thing. I think for the courtyard, again, it would be nice to kind of have some kind of walkway going on. So I think what we'll want to do is, of course, at least have a walkway into there. We'll probably connect that walkway to this side as well. And then we'll have one to that side maybe. And I guess it makes the most sense to also connect it up there. Yeah, I think what we'll do is maybe we kind of do it like that. So we have a like a pool here. I think could be nice. We want to have a thatch foundation. Oh, I made a few of those. So that will be nice grass. That will be the pool. I think I'm gonna need the different need the ASR. Yeah, because I think this might as well just be a little green corner of the garden. You know, we'll have a little bit of green to the side. Do we want to have a lot of green here? Okay, I think what we could try actually is to have this. Do we need that here as well? Nah. Although that would make it easier if we do that. So we'll have a line like this. And then it should mean that we have a decent garden in here. Whole bit of green, and then I guess we'll have thatch. Just filling the little gaps in. There we go. So that's going to be green. That's going to be green. Do we kind of want to maybe fix this up as well? There we go. And I guess we might as well Wait, did I place 2 of them here? I don't know. So we'll have those, and then we'll grab ore. Nope, we need to be in the cosmetics. Because these are then gonna be the water. I guess there's still some plants growing in my water. That's fine. We can still remove those later. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be like a little pool. Yeah, I feel like that's a nice courtyard. It's a little bit uneven now on both sides. Wait, is there actually... There is also water skins for this. So what we could do is we could make it even so that this pathway doesn't look as awkward. There we go. Because yeah, now this pathway is still the same size, because otherwise it's a little weird, right? So I think that's probably better this way. That's good. All right, so we're getting somewhere. We have a nice little courtyard, and of course, what you do is you get a paint gun, and we paint it to be grass at a filth color, just like this. There we go. We'll paint all of these just like that, and then this as well, and then we have a lovely little garden. And then let's grab one of these skins again. All right, let's see the main building, because I think we'll do the main building first, since we already have like a decent start with that. We might as well continue that. I always like the filth color a little bit more. I don't know, it's just one that I picked early on and I'm sticking with it. All right, do we need... We probably do need some like variations to this whole thing, because I'm kind of thinking that I would like it to be at least one longer, so that it's not flat with this side, and on this side where you should already be good. Yeah, that side's good. Right, so let's take out a pillar, because we're definitely gonna want to have a pillar going up like that, connecting to those layers. And then I think we might actually just have another one of those windows on this side, because definitely here it will still work. No, there. There we go. Just like that. Filling in the windows. So yeah, that can definitely be a window. This probably can't, but we can still utilize this by adding the staircase in here, I think. I think that's going to be really nice, because then for the next floor, we can just kind of start it right here without any issues whatsoever, and we can have a little nice place where you can already see the main entrance, right? I feel like that makes sense. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Do we also want to have an entrance here to the balcony? Well, no, because we can't really do that. So do we just have a normal window here? Do we not have any windows? I feel like it might still be nice to have windows here. maybe just these regular windows. They're not that bad with the Astraeos skins, so we'll use them there. I think that will really help. For this wall, I think we'll at least wanna... I mean, I guess we want to at least be like this tall, right? Because reasons. This build being here. So I think whatever we do, it needs to be that tall. And then in here, we can use those. Create a little curve going on the inside. That's always nice. So we have a wall of 3, so we could have a tall window on this side if we wanted to. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So we're gonna have a nice tall window here. And I actually think I want to start those windows with a little beam at the bottom. There we go. That brings this in. Definitely want to have a pillar there. And actually this pillar, we want to have go all the way. This pillar we probably go 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 would be here. And that would be here. Actually, that would fit. That kind of fits. And we just have that extra one there, but that's fine. Because this one could technically go. We don't necessarily need to have a pillar there. But then those sections are like neatly divided up equally, which is always satisfying. Do we, however, want to have like maybe another big entrance here on this side? Just because could be nice to have 2 of those. I think that would work. Because sometimes maybe you don't want to go through the whole courtyard. At least you have like a second entrance. Yeah, I think that would work. So then we can still have this pillar, please. We still have this one here. For most of this, of course, we'll have to just fill in this floor. Which does mean, I guess, if you allow creatures to come in, they can't be too tall because they're not gonna really fit in if they're very tall. It's the same over here. Like, honestly, probably not taking creatures in. Like, maybe small creatures, gathering creatures you could take in. Like an Anki or a Doed. They could go inside. The other ones, not so much. But the archers are just too nice not to use as doors. And we have the courtyard where you could keep some of your bigger tames that fit through the gateways. Yeah, it's fine. We're good. We're good. All right, let's fill in these sides at least. Because there's not much option what we can do with those. There we go. And then we have these. So that's 2 walls up that we have. And it's 3 walls in total. Like, we could still have some kind of cool windows there. And then filling in the walls like normal for the rest of that. Could still have these. Because I think that's just going to add like a lot of cool shapes, right? Those little arches everywhere. I think that's nice. There we go. I think that works. And then of course we'll have, since this is a 3 wide, we need to make it 4 wide. We need to have the quarter edge. That's kind of what I like to do, have an uneven building and then with these ledges make them even again, because then you have an overhang on the outside and you get the even roof that you need to work with these ramps to get the Greek vibes, right? So I think this is what we go for. Then this wall, it's probably safe to say that this wall is just going to go all the way down without anything going on, because there's already enough going on there. There we go. I feel like we're going on the right track with this one. So then of course we would start the roof up here all the way through. So this is quite a big extensive roof, but I feel like at least on this area, like this side, I'm not mad about that, because we'd have so much detail and interest on this side. This side is definitely looking very nice, and it's only going to be a too high roof, so it's not like it's too much or it's like too uninteresting. Like with the temple, it can really easily get that way. And we'll have this line again to break it up. There we go. So yeah, I think that's totally worth it and fine. And I might actually also on the, I was gonna say I might also do this, but we can't really do that unless we do it there. There we go. Those can be my support beams on the inside. Yeah. All right. We're slowly but surely getting somewhere. Let's repeat the roof on this side, even though that we do not have any walls or structures whatsoever here. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. We just go with the flow. There we go. So that's going to be the whole roof. And then we need to figure out whatever floors we have. But I feel like at least this one is pretty set in stone, because we have a nice entrance to get up here on this side. We have a balcony ending here so that you can still see kind of like the entrance. You can connect to this, which is leading down into the gardens again. We have this leading onto the balcony. We have that leading onto the balcony. Do we need some kind of entrance from here? Maybe we do. I feel like we just need some simple windows maybe on this side. And then just kind of fill it all in. I feel like that's all we need. There we go. That's all we need. And we could technically maybe still have another layer here if we really want to. But I feel like keeping it taller might be nice, because then you could still have like an industrial forge or something inside. Which, if you want to use this as a base, that might be handy. And then I think I do want to make a dividing wall here, because then that could be the bedroom. And right now we do not really have that yet. And I think we're going to keep the same kind of pillar structure on this side. So every 3 we're going to go have these pillars. We'll keep that going. There we go. Just like that. And then we can definitely have a balcony on one of these sides. Right? Feels very fitting. And then we can have the curves supporting it back into the structure. That's totally fine. We can have a nice door into this place. Do we just kind of close that off? Yeah. There we go. We can still have that window. And I think for these parts, what we do is we have the big windows, the tall windows. I think that's what is calling for. So we fill in those sections. Just like that. There we go. I also feel like it's kind of weird now. It looks like we're going to have a gap, but of course we're not, because this is going to be there. I feel like we need to fill that in, because I don't want to make it look like there's actually going to be a gap, right? So we'll just follow along with these all the way. There we go. Yeah, so those are going to have 2 tall windows. I think actually this section probably will also just have that same window. And then I guess we'll just keep it all the same. Might as well. Just like that. There we go. Tall windows here. Tall windows there. Tall windows everywhere. There we go. Just like that. That's all the windows. I think this is, I hope at least, in my mind, because you have to kind of imagine, of course, the Greek skins, but I think this is starting to turn out quite nicely. Then on this side, I think it feels appropriate to have another balcony. You know, have a bedroom balcony, why not? Right? Kind of have these going on as well. We'll have just a small door. Should we still have a window? We could actually still have a big window here, which could be quite nice. Get a bunch of light into your bedroom, why not? There we go, just like that. Awesome. Perfect. And then we'll have the slope walls up there. That also finishes, well, the top layer at least, like we need to do the whole bottom layer. But I'm starting to get, you know, quite confident about that this top layer is going to be nice. I feel like above the door, we're going to at least have one layer that's normal. And then I guess we're going to just also have one of those windows right there. That is our thing now. And I don't think that's a bad thing. There we go. We'll have the beams, of course. There we go. Beams, beams, beams. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. So I feel like this top layer is going to be quite cool with all these different big windows around, and then that's going to be the bedroom. Now, of course, we still have the bottom layer to do for this building. I kind of have already a nice big extension on this side. Do we want to have that on this side? Maybe? Like, we could have just a bit. Maybe like that. Although the balcony is then a little in the way, isn't it? Could we have something like this? Could that fit? Technically it could. There we go. And then we could even have these nice curves going on. You know, if I want to make like a little dock here at the back end, just like a private dock, we could. You know, we could have this going down. Why not? And now it's starting to rain. Hello there! Dropping to leave a like before... Oh, several meetings. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, that sucks. At least I don't usually like my meetings that much. That's the worst part of a job. There we go. So we'll fill these in. I feel like that's nice, you know? That's a nice little addition going into, like, a little bit of detailing. There we go. Back from the duel. There we go. Who's the winner? Who's the winner? You better have won, Mr. Chicken Man. Always, otherwise you can always blame that you're on console and he's prying on you with his PC. You can still use that excuse if you won though, and you can rub it in. There we go. Yeah, I think that will work. A little addition, and then we could make... I think this is what we'll keep out of our Astraeos skins, and then we'll have a little wooden dock back here. You know, just like a little fishing dock. Wood. This would be very low. Oh no, it's actually already in the water. There we go. We'll have to do it here. He came with stuff that was worthy of boss fights. Oh, he took it very seriously. Alright, do we want... Also, is it even giving for foundation support if I do this? Like, does that even count? It does, apparently. Flamethrowers. Yeah, he was trying to flamethrow me yesterday as well when I came by. Yeah, he's very, very serious with this. There we go. We'll have a tiny... I'm getting distracted by my tiny little fishing dock, but that's fine. Well, we'll have a tiny little fishing dock out here, because why not? Why not? Wait. I can't place that. That's so ridiculous sometimes. Okay. Apparently there's no foundation support for those. Which is very funny because clearly there's some support because I could build this. Oh, now I can't build this anymore. That's fun, isn't it? There we go. We'll start like this. Actually, what we can do is we can just have the pillars going like this. And then we can still have those for the top part. And then if we wanted to, we could still kind of expand this one. That's as far as I think we'll need to go. So it should all have support. There we go. There we go. Just a nice little dock. And I guess we can just use this to kind of go off into the normal landscaping again. There we go. There we go. I think that's nice. It's just a little distraction from the main build, but it's, you know, it's gonna add character to the place. You did 0 damage? Oh, geez. Alright. Now we need to figure out all these walls out here. I think what we'll do is for this one, we'll keep it simple. And those will be the doors out here to this porch at the back and the entrance to our little fishing dock. I think we probably want like a window here. I'm gonna continue those windows. It's just nice because they're a little bit bigger than like normal windows, right? Because normal windows are quite small. But yeah, I feel like that makes sense to have here. Then for these, do I really just want to have windows everywhere? I don't think so. I think this wall will completely fill in normal so that we can actually place things against that wall. We'll do the same here. So we'll have 2 walls that are completely filled in. Then I think for this, we're just doing a window, do we? I guess we'll do. There we go. There we go. And for this one, we kind of already have the balcony above it. So maybe we also just have pretty much a normal wall. Or maybe we'll do some tiny windows. Some normal windows. Just like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be nice. It's a little bit flatter on this side. But otherwise we're just going to add like a bunch of extra areas that we don't need. Like I could create another area like that, of course. That could be nice. Because then we could kind of mirror the two places. Because we kind of could have something like this going on here as well. There we go. Just to kind of break up the back, I suppose. That might be nice. There we go. And then probably we'll just have this going on. We could, of course, make sure that you can still go off from there. Just like that. Yeah, I guess that does help to kind of break up the whole area. Do we kind of just have some roofs up here, maybe? What we could actually do is maybe we use some of these. Because then we could have a roof like that. We haven't really used normal roofs anywhere, so we might as well, right? Could you do a little thing like this? There we go. And of course, he will not use anything, but yeah, I think for the main building at least, that's gonna be it. So we'll definitely want to use those there. Should we just skin the main build to kind of see what we've created? I feel like it might be time, right? Because we've built all of this and we don't really know what it's gonna look like. So I think we're ready to see. So let's start skinning these. No, I think we'll do something different with those. Yeah, I think we definitely want to have the fancy ones visible, right? Just feels a little bit nicer. So we'll just switch all of those to these second variants. So that from the outside we have that fancy little border going. Do we want to have, I don't know. Probably want to have these pillars all changed. Right. Just like that. So anything underneath that layer is what will change. There we go. Okay, let's see if any of those slope walls we can change. Some of them we can. Apparently not all of them though. Awesome. Let's see. Are there more things to change? Guess we have to check all these windows just in case one of the slope walls or two of them are possible to be changed. Is there a window here? There is, but none of those seem to be able to switch with me. There we go. None of those. Right. It's a little tricky figuring out which ones we need to change. We probably should start with the first option first, but hey. I guess those would be the normal ones. There we go. Change all of those. Not the bottom one. Okay, let's... It feels it feels like I should definitely be starting with the first variant first because it's just a little bit easier. But yeah, that one will be these. I like those one to be those as well. Yeah, let's actually just go to the first variant and then just kind of take it from there. I think that will be a little bit easier. There we go. First of all, we can change the remaining skins. I think these are all the non-visible from the outside, so that's why we haven't updated those skins. But we definitely want to have the beautiful Astraeos texture for all of this. There we go. We can... Yeah, we'll probably keep it clean next to these. So for these, the first two walls are going to be the first variant. Which of course we're going to change the variation of, but that's the way it's going to be. So that's already going to change a significant portion of the skins. Yeah. We can change those. There we go. In case we see something underneath, we can change those as well. Those can all change. There's definitely still some pillars here that we need to change anyway. Okay, yeah, these of course are all changing as well. And then... no, actually we might have some fancy things there, right? Why not? And we'll change all of these. Now we can finally start to see if what we build is actually what we imagined, which is always the thing with skinning, right? At least if you do it like me and you wait until the end. You kind of never know for sure. Until you're all done. But I think it's gonna be nice. So that's all gonna be the same. We definitely want to have those, however. We do not have those anywhere. Those can be detailed. This is all gonna be the normal first variation. These as well. So we have a lovely gate. There we go. Kind of need to find the doors that are open to do this whole thing. I think we want the second variation actually for those. Or we might use some wood in here actually, because I think the floors we're going to do wood inside. So that seems to be all right. I guess what we really need to find is if there's any like these hidden anywhere. And then the normal windows, don't forget, we need to change those. And then any little quarter wall that's supposed to be the simple design. Well, that slab wall needs a new skin. That is fine. I guess that wall's a little bit higher. Change those. Yeah, right. I think that's off to a decent start. Let's do the third variant now, because we did the second for a little bit. So let's first do the third. And then we can see. Nope. We want to flip that one. Flip this one. Hello there! Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, definitely think we want to have the details there. We want to fill those in. I think we also want to have the fancy one there, just to be fair. Do we do the fancy one on the top layer? I think we do. We can finally get these windows to look like proper windows. There we go. Okay, let's make sure that we do all of these pillars. That's looking nice. Yeah, I guess everything above that pillar is gonna be the other variant. And those are gonna be these. There we go. Yeah, probably for these actually we just want to have the pillars go down into the ground too. We're gonna have to rotate this. There we go, just like that. This one also needed rotating. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting a nice villa out here. It's always a little bit difficult to judge until we're really changing all the skins around. But in this case, I think it's It's turning out to be a good one so far. Yeah, definitely forgot some skins in here. There we go. Yeah, we definitely want to have the fancy one up there for sure. These ones. Do we have the fancy in here? Why not? Should we have this? No, I kind of should have this layer, right? Because the top layer is going to be fancy for sure. And also the pillars, of course. There we go. All of these. This one needs to be rotated. Because we want to see all those beautiful pillars on this side. Yeah, I think we can probably do this one in the fancy skin. All right, it is. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. There's less and less structures that still need changing. There we go. So we'll have to flip these. There we go. We need that one. We're getting there. This one needs to be rotated. And then, of course, we need to flip a bunch of these. There we go. That needs to be rotated and flipped around. There we go. That's starting to look quite nice. I think this is mostly completely changed in the way that we want it to be. I think all of these, of course, need to be this variant. I feel like we might as well do these ones as well, because, you know, fancy. It's a villa. One of those fancy skins here. There we go. And then this top layer is definitely also going to get these. And then the doors everywhere, of course. I love these. Yeah, the great skins are really nice. There we go. Okay, let's see. Do we have all of those windows? Because we have a bunch of those. If we have done all those, we're definitely getting somewhere. No, we have missed out these. And of course, that layer, and I guess this layer as well. Starting to get somewhere. So it's not this layer that gets the fancy skin, it's actually this one here. Except on that layer, I guess. There we go. All right. I think we're slowly getting to the place where we've used all the third variant skins that we'll need. And oh, we need this ending as well. There we go. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. All right, let's go to the second variant and start filling in some things. We might have missed some places, but we'll figure that out as we go, right? Okay, let's go inside and fix all the curves that haven't been fixed yet. Because there's a bunch of those. I guess those will be the third variant. But at least a lot of this we can now fill in. There we go. We actually still need to just kind of fill in this layer. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, so that's going to be changed still. That's going to be third variant. These are going to be the second variant though, so we can take these down to the previous layer. That's that variant. There we go. Flip these. Wait. There we go. Flip those as well. Just making sure that all these are now in the right positions. Okay, so I think that's on the inside. It's everything. That is... You know what? We'll use the second variant here on the balcony. Why not? And then we'll use them here as well. Fill the rest of the roof in. There we go. We kind of need to get into this balcony here. There we go. That needs to be first variant. That can be this variant, however. We need to still do that edge. I kind of forgot that one. There we go. It's starting to look like something, though. We're getting closer and closer. You know, there's less and less that is not skinned, and more that I really think that this is a nice build. All right, let's fill in these. Those as well. That might... You know, we'll do just with those. That's fine. Place those again. That's not going to be this one. Those can change as well. There we go. These need to change. Right, I think we're definitely getting close now. We definitely need a few first variants and a few third ones that we skipped or broken. So let's go first variant first. Fill in these little gaps. There we go. Hello there. I need to wait for the tutorial. Oh yeah. I'll definitely be making a tutorial for this one. This one is gonna be this is a nice base. And especially if you want to combine it with like the stables or something, you know, you kind of have the whole set. This doesn't need to have a pillar there. There we go. These ones need to be filled in. That's the third variant that needs to be there. Yeah, those pillars kind of disappear on the inside, but that's fine. I guess we'll just fill in those. We'll need to fill in these. As well as this one. I think we're getting there. I think we just need a few third variants now, right? Let's see. There's nothing in here. There's a few walls there. This door might need to get that variant. Yes. That door as well. This door. And then that door. And then I think we need the third variant. So let's grab that one. And we can change those. Awesome. These ones. I think. Was that it? Yeah, just this roof, I think. And then we're, well, done with this skin, the Astraeos skin, I think. Yeah. Really like the way this is starting to look. I mean, we might as well also skin this, because this is definitely going to get these roofs. And I guess we might also skin these already. We'll have to rotate some of them, I think, so that they're all facing the direction that we want them to face. I think there's one or two. This one is right. This one is... Wait. Thought some of them were not rotated the right way, but I guess they all are. That is good. That's totally fine. That's not the one we want for those, so we'll wait. Okay. So I think what we want now is the frontier skin. Because some of these we want the frontier skin for. Bring a little bit of those wooden accents in. Because, yeah, I think that's always a nice little bit of contrast. There we go. We'll have these ones. That one here. Over here. There we go. Those pillars or beams. I guess we also want to have them here. Might as well. Okay, and we definitely want to change these around. There we go. So we'll keep the stairs like this because I don't like this. Although it does fit nice. I like the open stair design though. I don't know. We'll keep this one. You missed the build. We're not completely done yet. We still need the entrance and some of the corner buildings for the courtyard part. Just the main build that we're finishing up on, but I think I really like the way that has turned out. Finally getting some buildings in the villa or in the town now with this villa. Because we've been a little bit distracted with these side additions like the stables, the temple, the gardens. It's time to get some proper builds in the town itself. There we go. Awesome. I think we need the first variant for this one. We need to fix those little things. All right, so the inside. We'll definitely want to have this. All the way till the end here. These as well. There we go. And then we can actually add in those details everywhere, because I do think that will be a nice little bit of detail if we have those. Do we want to have those here as well? Yeah. There we go. We've done those. We'll do these. Just a little bit of supports, right? Just adds a little bit extra. I think that means we got all the skins right for the main build, the main villa building, and then probably want to make sure we add these in. Right, nice entrance there. We'll probably need that here too. Can't add the sides to it. Unless I ghost. Might ghost for this because there's a little gap there. So we just want to have these in here. Because otherwise we have gaps and we do not like that. There we go. Yeah, I guess that means we're moving on to the rest of this. I think these ones we're going to do frontier as well, so it's more the wooden structure for a lot of these walls. And we'll do that for these side bits as well. There we go. And then actually we also have this little layer that we definitely want to fill in. We have the railings we also want to change up. And we'll just follow this all the way across. There we go. And then of course the beam at the top is what we want to change. All the way. change these up. Okay, well, we can change this. I'm not sure because there's also the structure in here. I think I might have changed it. I don't know. Can't really see it, so. There we go. So that's all updated now. Those two sides and those ones at the front. Not all of them yet. There you go. Change those, change these. And we actually need to still add the beam on top here. Do that here as well. All right, well, we're getting somewhere. I guess we kind of just also want to have a small roof above this. Don't want to go too big for this one, right? So we'll keep it quite simple. There we go. Oh, actually, now it doesn't fit anymore because now it's 3. So I guess we do not do these side bits and we just keep it simple, or we have to have a full ceiling on the side, but that might be a bit much actually. So probably we just do something like this. Okay, I'm gonna need some kind of temporary wall here because I can't place the structures that I need to place. But if I remove this, is this gonna stay? It is? Okay, good. So we'll need to do that here too. There we go. Awesome. We'll need to fill in some of these as well. And those we can already change actually. Awesome. So we'll need the second variant for some of this. Just like that. And then I guess we'll need the third variant for the rest of it. There we go. Yeah, just very nice and simple. I think that's all we really need for that entrance. Right, just a simple way into it. There we go. We'll need to get rid of some of this surrounding landscaping as well. And then once we finish this, we at least have like a straight line from the entrance to town all the way to the villa, and then we can start like building buildings to the side of it, right? Because then we know what Main Street is gonna be. Might still get rid of some of these trees out here because they're slightly in the way, like just a little bit. But it's fine for now. Okay, so we have 2 buildings to do, some kind of like towery thingy, I think. And then this is going to be a greenhouse. So let's do the greenhouse. This is the main villa for the town. Wait, is there even a ramp? No, there's not a ramp for this, so we'll probably use normal roofs. I guess we'll not get full greenhouse effect. Although we could still have like an inner wall, I guess. Alright, so what we'll need is probably we'll just make all of these too high. There we go. And do I want like any... I can't really add any windows there because greenhouse stuff. Right. Do greenhouse have quarters? No, only triangles, right? Yeah, there's no quarters here. So we'll have to make a few adjustments already, but that's fine. That is fine. So this will be the frontier skins. I guess this will be the fancy skins then, just to give it a bit of spice. Probably have some pillars on the corners. And then we should be able to get these pillars nicely. Okay, this is looking not to the front, but this is to the side. So these ones will have to rotate because otherwise it's a little bit weird that they're not facing similar directions. There we go. This one is... Nope. What did I do? There we go. Awesome. Let's see if this one... This one is going the right way. That's easy. Alright, so here in the middle we'll have these. We'll have a little roof going up like this. Same thing over there. And I guess we can instantly skin those. So now importantly, if we want to get better greenhouse effect, I guess we'll just we'll have the doors. But yeah, we'll probably have to have some fake roof in here if we want to have the full greenhouse effect. Probably don't want that door. So yeah, I guess to get the greenhouse effect, what we'll do is we'll have this wall inside, or this roof inside. And then we'll just have a nice roof above it. Just so that you can still get the right effectiveness, right? You know, you want to make the most of the greenhouse, because otherwise, why build it? There we go. Nope, that's the wrong skin. There we go. That should work, because now it's just surrounded by greenhouse things, right? So that should work. All right, let's see. We'll change all of these. There we go. Like that. Oh yeah, maybe because there's no light on the roof that might trigger it, but we'll see. We need the second variant. Some nice doors like that. There we go. At least from just looks wise, this looks great for a little greenhouse. Oh, I forgot one structure apparently. And we definitely do not want to keep these textures. There we go. Let's see if we have crop plots. Just the regular vanilla ones. What do these say? Greenhouse effect 0. No! And we tried so hard. Wait. What if this roof is gone? Does that change things? No, that even doesn't change things. This game is weird. Although it might be cloudy. Is it cloudy? I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing? I don't know. I never really used greenhouse effect. Nope. I guess I would have to place it here to see if it's directly underneath. No, still nothing. Still nothing. This game sucks. Why? Made a beautiful greenhouse. We'll just pretend if there's a greenhouse, right? We'll just pretend. We tried. We tried so hard. I tried so hard to think about your survival needs. There we go. Well, it's a greenhouse. Whether it's effective or not, it's debatable. It's debatable, okay? It's fine. All right, let's actually change most of these skins here. Might want to just use the first variant. There we go. Just like that. And these ones will change as well. Perfect, lovely. Change all of these. There we go. Oh wait, this... Oh no, that's not gonna look weird because there's gonna be building there. No, that's fine. I was gonna say, that's a weird little corner we created there, but that's fine, that's fine. It's gonna solve itself. Alright. We're starting to get there. We're starting to get there. Yeah, I guess if you really want the greenhouse effect, you just need to use like the full roof. I don't like that it has to be a steeper roof, you know. It's not what we want for the Greek style. But hey, it is what it is. All right, now all we need to do is kind of figure out this one. I do think that I'm going to clear out some trees because we're going to just constantly be losing our view. And we can always add new trees back anyway. Change a few of these around. Quite happy because, as I said at the start of the stream, before we began streaming today, there was a Desolate Titan that spawned here, which is like the new, one of the modded creatures, like the Giga variant thingy that's very strong. And I don't know why it spawned on my island. But now I'm kind of scared that that might happen more often. So we need to do more building. But we're starting to cover up more, right? We have the docks there. We now have the ending of the main street. And we'll start building off the rest of the town slowly but surely. And hopefully that will lower spawns. There's less things spawning already, I feel like. So that's good. This might have been a hotspot for spawns. All right, we need to kind of fill in this little tower, which I know what they look like usually. I don't know what we're gonna do for ARK. I don't know, and I don't really know what the purpose would be like within the gameplay. Why would we have this little corner? What would we do in this little corner? That is the question. But hey, it's fine. Hello there, welcome in. So yeah, I think we'll probably have this going up by 3 maybe, because I also kind of don't want to make it too big. Right? Don't think we want to make it too big. We'll have windows there. We'll have doorways there. Fill that in. Fill this layer in. Oh. The mantis is killing my stegos. Which means it's in here. No, it went into my stables. And it killed my stego. Because everything is on passive here. Because I don't want them to run off. One stego down. No. Gonna have to get species X plants here. All right. With that interruption out of the way, we'll focus on this area again. We'll have some windows and some doors. I don't think I want to make this too big. I think we don't want to make this too tall because you don't want to cover up most of that, right? So I think what we'll do is something like this. Those. Yeah, the mantis was just walking around before, but he slowly but surely made his way over into my build. I think we don't want to have this one there, because that kind of interrupts with the flow. Now that I think of it, did I change all these skins? I did. These railings reminded me of that. They should have been there, but they are there. I did it. All right, so I think... what would be the purpose of this room? I don't know. I don't know. What could you do in a small room with an ARK? I guess you could hatch an egg, but you couldn't really grow it up in here. You could have a teleporter in here. I don't know. I don't know what you would do. It's just a small little shed that you have. And then I think we can enjoy the view from some of the surroundings here as well. The biggest question, of course, is how do we get up there? I think it might have to be this way, although that would kind of suck that way. This way could be better, because then we have more of the view of the town, right, to enjoy. Just like this. Yeah, that's fine. Hello there. Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So we can change this layer. We can change all of that. Do we just have normal doors here? Why not? Why not? There we go. Now, ideally, I want a roof on here that we do not have in normal ARK, which is kind of just like basically like a grate style. So what I would like to do is basically we would love something like this. Let's see. This. Basically, this is the kind of roof that I really would love for this section. Which, I don't know. The only downside is I would have to make it smaller as well, because I would want to have half pillars sticking out. But yeah, that is the modded solution. I don't know if we can we do something like that? Maybe. It's gonna be tricky though. How high do we want to make this? I don't think we want to have the roof too high here. Let's see, because if I do a border of these, there we go. And then of course we would change them to the frontier skin. There we go. Could we then no, because it doesn't allow us to snap anywhere. We would need like pillars here basically, but that's kind of gonna ruin the view. Oh, we only need them to place it though. Because that's kind of the vibe that I want to go for. So if that works, I guess we'll take it. Because that's kind of the vibe that we will want to go for. I don't know if we can make it look like this all the way through. Probably not. But at least the outside is doing things that we want. There we go. Just watch and I do all this and I remove those pillars and now they do break. But this kind of gives that vibe. The rain definitely does not give that vibe. Please stay away, rain. Please stay away. All right. So far, so good. Awesome. So yeah, the only question is, if I do this, can I still... No, this can't... We can't make them just overlap through each other, unfortunately. But I guess that is not the worst thing, because we could still do at least this. Yeah, I can't make them overlap. Although I can do this. Which, I mean, it's not great, but it's something, right? Because it kind of creates the effect that we wanted. And then we can just have a normal roof here. Let's give those vibes there. Yeah, that's about it. And then all we need to do is change the rest of these skins, and then we're good. We're good to go. Let's do the third variant first, because we would want that at the top. They all seem to be facing the right way this time. There we go. Flip them around. Get them in the right spot. There we go. And we can also, I think we also just want to have the fancy skin here. Why not? Add in that bit of detail, and then we need the second variant in the middle there, and I think that's kind of the vibe that we wanted for this place. Not really sure what the purpose would be, just to hang out maybe. You know, that's fine. Little hangout spot at the corner of your courtyard. Enjoy the views around you. But yeah, that's the kind of vibe we're gonna go for. Then we have the villa with courtyard. All right, let's start clearing out some of these unwanted plants now. Since we got on so far. Oh, we do have some doors left. We actually have the right ones now. There we go. We can get rid of all these plants that have been kind of just poking through. And yeah, we'll definitely be placing our own plants, of course, to make some of these the gardens pop with life. Some of this will need to go. We'll clear the pool. Clean our pool before we start swimming in it. There we go. Clean the greenhouse, although this might be the only place where it kind of does make sense to be. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Come on. Did we have plants in the building? Not that many, but a few. Oh yeah, the whip is great. That's my favorite tool to clear out builds. It's just nice and fast, and better than your hands. It's more effective usually. There we go. I think our build is now free of plants. This is definitely a nice one, I think. I like the way this turned out. I think I'm going to get rid of this tree, which is right in front of the entrance, which is a little bit weird. Kind of ruins our view. Might take this one away for now as well, just so that we have a clear view of what we've just built. Right. That looks quite nice. I could see myself using this as a base. I think it has a decent amount of space. You have the courtyard that will, well, keep some of your tames safe as long as they can fit through the gates. You have the main base, which is quite nice. This is a good area because it's tall enough, probably for the industrial forge to fit inside. You have your bedroom here. You have some balconies, beautiful windows to enjoy the view and hopefully let in some light sometimes. You have balconies. Oh, look at the view here as well. Especially once we start filling in the rest of the town. But there's already some really cool places around, of course. And especially if you combine this, because if you have the stables right next door, like, I mean, you have all the space for your tames. And then if you want to go crazy, you build a temple. Yeah, this is looking nice. I think that works. We'll take a little bit of plants out. You know, we'll add some greenery. I like adding greenery. I just did that earlier today as well. So we'll just add a little bit of greenery around. Why not? We might just add all the little plants in. Do I want to do the tall trees? Probably not. Small trees. That sounds more like it. There we go. Let's see what happens if we start adding things like this in, right? Well, this is definitely very, very, very tall. I don't know if we want to have that. Maybe just the one. Yeah, the one can't hurt, I think. I don't think we want too many of those. That's all too big. The bamboo we could maybe have a little bit of. Just over there. And then we can start filling in a little bit of this garden with some nice greenery, right? There we go. Start filling them in. We'll have this one because it's a little bit taller, so it's nice to fill in some stuff. Okay, that instantly fills in a lot. Kind of maybe over here. Maybe this one, although, wait. This one is pretty nice too. To kind of fill in the gaps. This one is nice. There we go. You know, brings the life to the place, adding in some greenery. There we go. We'll just add a lot of life, because this really brightens up the courtyard instantly, right? Like, now the plants are in, it brings the life into the place. But we're not stopping there. We're gonna go further than this. We're gonna add more green with these beautiful vines. There we go. Because this can really bring life to a place. And we'll add those in a few spots. Okay, now let's kind of work per section until we think it's all good to go. We can do this one. This one gonna go there. Just like that. So yeah, the greenery can really help you bring things to life. Of course, we already have a little bit of greenery that you can just have naturally in the game with the plant pots and the shovel. But using mods, of course, it makes just a little bit easier without having to go and find the right plants you're looking for. And also, not everything is available as a plant. Why not? There we go. Just bringing some extra life to the place. So yeah, this is this is what I do. It's a little bit tedious, right? Just going basically around the whole build again, trying to add that life to it. But usually it's worth it. Just take some time to add in these details everywhere. Probably just should kind of keep one variant and go around and see where we can add it. There we go. Do we want to add this somewhere? Maybe a little bit of green at the front here. Okay, we'll do a few of these around. There we go. Just like that. Just adding the plants in. And we'll yeah, transform this place a bit. Yeah, it doesn't always work on every angle. Sometimes it goes a little bit weird. That works. Okay. Let's choose this middle section to kind of go a little bit overgrown with. There we go. All right, so we'll use that middle section to kind of go overgrown, and then we already have some here. Don't think we need too much more. Just to bring a little bit life to the place, and we might add a few of these around in some spots. But other than that, I think mostly we've got it covered. There we go. That's probably it. That's probably about what I would do. You know, it adds enough to add a little bit of life to it, but not too much to kind of lose the whole build. But yeah, there we go. We got a lovely little villa now. With a nice courtyard, with a little pool, with some greenery in there. We got the greenhouse on the corner. We have a little... ooh, we forgot a spot here. We forgot a spot. Let's bring that back before I forget. And I'm probably, well, the last thing that we'll do is, you know, maybe add a little bit of statues around as well. Because that's kind of the last thing that you would maybe want to add as details. But yeah, I really like the way this turned out. All right, let's add a few statues. I feel like that's the last thing we need. Okay, so I think here next to the gate would be nice. Right, because that's like the main entrance. I think here would be nice as well. Just a few there. Might add some in front of the gate. Then this way. That's probably it. Like, you could add, of course, a few on the outside if you wanted to, but then the downside is that's on landscape and they don't always stand as nicely there. So I'll probably keep it at this. Alright, so this would be some statues there, and there. Okay, I definitely think we want this one here, but do we want to maybe... Yes, maybe make it a little bit bigger, right? And then perhaps we'll change these to... Nope, not rotate. With the swords. Yeah, why not with the swords? There we go. Very nice. And then these ones. We can just have the other two variants here. Just as some more decoration, right? Oh, I'm inside that thing now. There we go. Just a few statues around to add that little extra touch to the place. And then all that's left to do is, well, decorate the place, of course, but what I probably would do is add a few of these. Because I like to make it less boxy on the inside as well, right? And this really helps. It's really easy, but it really helps make it less boxy. But yeah. There we go. I think that is a little villa. That is a little villa with the main build, plenty of room inside actually to use as a base, bedroom, main crafting and storage hall. Bottom layer 2, we have a little side house with the stairs as well here. Lovely courtyard, which is what I would really love. You know, park your flies in safety. We have a little greenhouse, even though we try to make it work, it doesn't really work, but it's fine. It's a greenhouse. We have this spot as well to like hang out, watchtower, whatever. And the main entrance. Lovely little courtyard. Plants all around it, greenery. I think it's nice. Balconies, of course. Little fishing dock. which is very, of course, depending on your location. Just probably wouldn't make it to the tutorial, but it's a nice little touch to add to your own build. Just add, you know, go with the flow. This landscape kind of lended itself perfectly to have this. There we go. Very nice. And for the grand overview of the whole place, we started with this entrance to the docks, and the way that we lined it out today is that the center of this entrance goes straight into the center door of the villa courtyard. So that's going to be the main street of my town, and then the rest of the builds that we do is kind of going to form the rest of the street. Most of this we actually also have tutorials for. Like, we have the tutorial for the little starter house that I added here now, the warehouse, these shrines, the little temple here, and then the stables is coming this week. I finished that tutorial. That's coming soon. So yeah, exciting stuff. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Kind of fills up the town vibe already by having a big build there, which is why I wanted to start with it. And of course also because I kind of needed to line this out. So probably we'll do is like, we'll have a build to this side to kind of start the main street vibe, have a build on that side. You'll have a street turning it that way, of course, next to the stables. That's kind of the ending of the town. We might have some buildings up the hill to the garden, but that's kind of the end of the town. And then in the distance, we already have one temple. We might do more in the future if we feel like doing more temples, but at least slowly but surely the town vibes are getting there, right? Like we're getting close to it actually being a town, and this actually being yeah, a fully Greek island town. The vibes are there. There we go. Look at that. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys liked it as well and enjoyed the stream. It is going to be the end of this. I think that is about all we will do in today's stream, but I'm quite happy with the results. Let's line it out nicely. Let's make sure that we actually can focus on it as well. And there we go. We got a lovely villa with courtyard. Can we try to get the courtyard in a bit more? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like it. It's starting to become something, right? Yeah, there we go. That's going to be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, of course. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And feel free to leave any suggestions for future builds in the comments or in the chat. And I will see you very soon with another video or stream. For now, goodbye. And I'll see you next time.